Hello, Scumbria. I'm Matt, reporting to you live from this brush fire in Chatham, Massachusetts. Sorry about that. It seemed funny to move that way because this is not a normal Scumbria video, not that they have been lately. But this morning, I was on my way turkey hunting and I came across this. As you can see, it's about, I don't know, an acre and a half of a brush fire. And I was kind of looking at it. Didn't really register. I was thinking maybe some kids did this, maybe firecrackers, or who knows. And then, as I was walking back out, I stumbled across some more pieces of the pieces of the puzzle, and it looks to me like this fire was started by an osprey nest on a utility pole. So let's go over and we'll show you the remains of what happened, and maybe we can talk a little bit more about birds of prey setting your community on fire. Yeah, the funny part is we live in town and we didn't hear anything about this. And so it was kind of weird, not that you hear of everything. Sometimes I feel like I hear everything that happens in town, and other times, it didn't make the paper, which is weird. You know, I did not read the little section there, maybe. Yeah, so we have to go back and check the newspaper archives and see, but I'm just taking you through this whole fire. There was a pretty good forest fire, or a pretty good brush fire, I guess you call it. I mean, you look at this here, the amount of burn on this tree. It was a humdinger. It was going. And I was like, what caused this? Was it some kids? Who knows, you know? And you'll see. So as I was walking back from, hunting, I came across this pile of sticks at the base of the telephone pole, and all of a sudden like a light went on, and I was like, you know what? This looks like it might be nesting material. There's a little bit of seaweed, there's some charred sticks, there's a feather. So as I put this slowly together, I glanced up to the top of this utility pole. I'm trying not to get you guys sick. There you can see where the utility pole was on fire. And obviously, so the nest must have caught on fire, and then sparks fell into the woods here and caused this whole fire. So it seems that this brush fire was caused by an osprey nesting on top of a utility pole. And then, as I said, it seems there was a casualty. We as we were looking around more for more evidence, we did come across the charred remains of the chick osprey, which is kind of sad. There he is down there, but I will not get any closer because he does not smell good. Well, it's human interest, and as the stripers have been coming a little slow for us. The osprey was smoking. Do you think that's what caused this fire?
Either that or that snail that just fell off was.
Wait, there's cigarettes in there?
Ciggies. Quit.
Would it be funny if I was like, did I find you? Like, I found them, Dad, really? So it is possible to actually find them.
Yeah.
Andy's searching his phone right now to see if there's any news stories about this, or we're the only ones reporting this, which technically from now on will make us press. Yeah. So now we'll be able to double where Scumbria goes when people say anything. We're the press, right?
There is no such thing as a press pass in the United States. Everyone is press.
There's another nest. There's something they've put on the poles to stop the ospreys, and then there's a nest over here. Here's one that just showed up this spring. Brand new. There was a baby peeking out of the top, but that's a perfect one to catch on fire there. And here's another osprey nest in town, and again, same kind of funny thing, because they use the seaweed there in all their nests, and the salty water is a good conductor, and that increases the chances of it arcing out and causing another fire. And this osprey nest was was controversial in town. See the osprey actually sitting there? It's on the tower at the police station. And so then they said, oh, it was a problem because of the airport next door. and it was interfering with, well, oh, sorry, one more time here. Maybe interfering with the police communication. I don't really know why. They tore it down and they rebuilt it in like a week. So there's another osprey nest. Here's another one with all the stuff. Looks pretty sketchy. I think this is our 6th one in town today. I mean, I knew there were a lot. These are the ones we can just drive up to. And the funny part is they put, if you look over here, see this little towery thing there? They put it out up there to try and get them to change, but of course, no. They have a perfectly good tower they could build on, but they insist on building on the utility poles.
If you go to the MCI buildings in town, the old Marconi station, there are defunct towers here that have one there and then the one out there. These have been here for a while, but again, the towers are defunct, so it doesn't really matter if they're there or not. I'm not going to start a fire or anything.
So the weird part of this is we've been now to like every osprey nest in town. We've been trying to count how many they were and just taking pictures. Maybe we'll put them in a montage or something. But the funny part is every time we get there, the ospreys are like sitting there, and as soon as we get the camera up, they're like yoink, and they just fly off. And the only one that sat where we could have taken his picture was on the tower at the police station. And yeah, I'm not gonna stand around taking pictures at the police station. Just ill-advised, I guess. So our last video was those birds that landed on the beach, and this one is just about the osprey setting the fire. So I guess this is now we're like Scumbria news. But it's been a real tough turkey season. We don't have a lot of good footage of that, and we haven't got into fishing. So we're sharing this video with you just because we thought it was interesting. Again, we're not trying to make a commentary. We're not pointing out the power company's wrong. We're not saying the birds are wrong. We're just saying, hey, there's a lot more birds here now, and the chance of another fire like this or a power outage has gotten significantly greater, and we're neutral about it. We're just reporting it.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next video.